Girl, are you stuck in your head? Are you constantly doing, chasing, pushing? Are you in this go, 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 go mode? Is it difficult for you to feel at ease, simply happy and relaxed? That was me. In today's video, I'm sharing 12 tips that helped me embrace my feminine energy because 4 years ago, I was 100% in my masculine energy. So before we dive deep, let's clarify what feminine and masculine energy is. So masculine energy is this go, 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 go mode. I need to keep doing, keep chasing, keep pushing. But feminine energy is more subtle. You feel at ease, you go with the flow, you trust your intuition. So that's, let's say, theory. And now all human beings have masculine and feminine energy. It doesn't matter if this person is a man or a woman, we all have masculine and feminine. Obviously, we as women need more feminine energy to feel good with ourselves. And obviously, men need more masculine energy, but in reality, these energies shift all the time during the day. So now when you find yourself in this go, go, go mode, like action all the time without any moment to really listen to your intuition, to your body, to yourself, you are more in your masculine energy. And this creates imbalance. Hello, my beautiful women. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Veronica, and I'm here on the mission, as I call it. I'm here to help you step into your authentic power and thrive in relationships through self improvement. So, are you ready to unlock your feminine? Let's dive in. The first habit that unlocked my feminine energy, a habit that I'm still working on because it's a constant process, is letting go of control and trusting the process. Girls, I was a control freak my whole life. I needed to control everything. How people saw me, the external situations that could not be controlled, to be honest. The timing, everything. I needed to control everything. And I was like, in this mode of resistance, of, defensiveness, like, oh. And I didn't trust God, I didn't trust life, I didn't trust the process. And now I understand where it came from. It came from my insecurities, my chaotic childhood, my trauma. So the next thing that I'm gonna say is pretty deep because I learned how to let go of control by trusting the universe. You can call it God, infinite intelligence, eternal being, your higher self, you name it. I started trusting the universe. I started thinking that the universe will not harm me. And I read this saying somewhere that the times of God are perfect. And then I relaxed. I built one personal brand. It was about language learning and English learning. I want to speak by Veronique. And to build a personal brand, you really need to trust the process and let go of control because your videos depend on algorithm, on things that you cannot control. What you can control is that you do your best when you create content. Obviously, in that case, when you try to build a personal brand. The true feminine is about trust, trusting the universe, trusting the process, and most importantly, girls, trusting yourself. As Mel Robbins says, let them. Basically, it's about letting go of control, and when you cannot control something, you simply need to trust the process. And now I know, girl, it's difficult, right? Because you would like to control your boyfriend, you would like to control your husband and his actions. But by the way, my long-term relationship with my future husband teaches me a lot, more than anything. So I needed to have a lot of conflicts with my partner to really understand that I need to let go of control in situations when control can't help, because you simply can't influence somebody else's thoughts, actions, and behaviors. Second habit that helps me unlock my feminine energy was allowing myself to feel my real, but girl, real emotions. No more hiding, no more masks. When I was a teenager, I used to wear masks that were covering everything that was inside. I was fake. I was fake, that's true. Let me say it out loud. And some months ago, I was like, let me just be authentic. I'm so exhausted. I'm so exhausted of pretending to be somebody that I'm not. I needed to go through a really dark moment in my life to understand that authenticity is something that's gonna lead you to beautiful places in your life. Like, you cannot build a beautiful and intimate relationship if you wear masks. So once you allow yourself to feel your real emotions, sadness, anger, you name it, every emotion is valid and needs to be felt in order to let go of it and to be authentic. You know, maybe in some of my videos, you're gonna see me a little bit angry or, agitated or sad, and that's okay. Most probably I'm gonna show this because this is my real authentic face. So, girl, once you connect yourself with your real emotions, you're gonna unlock the next level of your feminine energy. The next habit that really helps me unlock my feminine energy is reconnecting with my menstrual cycle. I think we live in a society where women don't give themselves a permission to slow down. Obviously, you need to work your full time job. If you have kids, you work two full time jobs. I don't have kids, but I can only imagine it's hard work. I am from Poland, and in Poland, the woman figure is like the martyr figure. So she needs to clean, cook, work, and she ends up exhausted at the end of each day. I decided that I don't want to live like this. And this is really connected with our menstrual cycle because theoretically our menstrual cycle is around 28 days, right? And there are like 4 seasons where we have more energy or less energy, or we can be more irritated. Or when we finally get our period, then we are more at ease because we are kind of like cleaning ourselves from the inside. And I didn't understand that. When I was growing up, all they taught me about my menstrual cycle was actually, yeah, it's painful, it sucks, it's unfair because men don't need to deal with that. If it's painful, simply take a painkiller and go. Go, go, go. And now, actually last month, I started questioning this. I was like, I don't want to live like this. And before, I didn't understand that. I just kept ignoring that, pushing it away, and I was simply doing even more tasks before my period, or really hard workouts. And I'm learning, girl. I'm learning. I'm still not a pro, but this is my priority right now, to really listen to my body and my menstrual cycle and adjust myself to my nature. The next habit that helps me unlock my feminine energy is slow mornings. Oh my God, that feels so good, girl. So, if you work a full time job, I know it's gonna be difficult because you need to be there at 9 a.m. But maybe wake up earlier and give yourself even 30 minutes to do whatever you want. Read a book, sip your coffee. When I was like 21, I remember I broke up with my toxic ex, and every single day I used to wake up with this racing heart, racing thoughts, and I was like, okay, okay, what do I need to do today? And I was, this type of energy. You feel it, right? It's terrible. It's terrible. And my cortisol level was in the sky, was so high that I couldn't calm myself down. And right now I have this luxury of working for myself. It's not always easy, but at least I can give myself these slow mornings. Oh my God, girl, and I love it. I go do yoga in the morning. I, go to a coffee shop. I read a book for like 25 minutes every single day. I let somebody else make my breakfast. So I always go out for breakfast because why not? You have to adjust it to your daily routine, but it has to feel good because you don't want to do it out of masculine energy, right? So, okay, Veronica told me that I need to wake up earlier to have my slow mornings. So today I'm gonna force myself to wake up. You don't want to do this. The next habit that helped me unlock my feminine energy is finding pleasure in little moments. For example, right now I'm in this beautiful coffee shop in Thailand. It's like a British house in Thailand, you know, so that's a weird combination. But before recording this video, I was feeding the rabbits. I really let myself soak up this moment. I really let myself be present. Let yourself be present, even if it's for 5 minutes a day when you are enjoying your morning, slow morning coffee. Be present. The next habit that really helped me unlock my feminine energy is reconnecting with my body. Yoga, meditation, ecstatic dance. I was really disconnected from my body. My repressed trauma caused complete disconnection from my body. I lived like this, only here in my head. So, what really helped me is obviously feeling my emotions, as I mentioned before, and reconnecting with my body. Because, you know, if you are in therapy, for example, talk therapy, this is fantastic. You can talk about anything, but you are still in your head. But your trauma or your difficult past experiences are stuck here in your body, in your stomach, in your hips. So when I started practicing yoga, I was like, oh my God, I love it. Because after every practice, I felt so at ease. Girl, to be completely honest with you, when I feel, you know, that the energy inside of me is about to explode, when I'm in a public place, I go to the bathroom and I jump. Maybe you think that I'm out of my mind, but girl, this is fantastic. You know how it helps? Try it. The next time that you are in a business meeting or something and you feel like, oh my God, I'm gonna kill this guy in a second, you go to the restroom and you jump. And let me know in the comments how it went. The next thing I did to unlock my feminine energy was to stop this go, 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 go mode. I call it a hamster wheel mode because sometimes we are so busy with our kids, with our husband, with our house, with our job, with everything that you have to do in life that you forget. You forget to stop and ask yourself, how do I really feel? Do I really want to do this? So I was in this vicious circle for years, but now whenever I am during a meeting, I feel that something is off, I always ask myself, even in my head, do you feel that something is off? How do you really feel? And that is strictly connected to listening to your intuition. That's our next habit. Listen to your intuition. Sometimes maybe you have this gut feeling. Most probably, you found yourself in a situation once or twice, or maybe more in your life that, okay, let's ignore this inner voice, let's go for it. When your intuition tells you no, listen. This is how you're gonna be in your feminine energy, and this is how you're gonna attract opportunities that you wouldn't even imagine in your head. The next habit that helps me unlock my feminine energy can sound a bit obvious or silly, but it's actually getting my nails and lashes done. I think this is so obvious, and you know this, girl, but I didn't used to, you know, get my nails done or get my lashes done. And obviously now we can think it's external. Veronica, you need something external, jewelry or nice clothes to feel better with yourself. Yes and no. No, because I know that this value is still in me, in something that I'm sharing with you. Maybe my content can inspire you or inspire some positive change in your life. But at the same time, it gives me the feeling of being prettier, you know? I'm sure you know what I mean. So, my message is what's external is external. It cannot build your self confidence, but it can add to it. Get it? Girl, they are kicking me out of this restaurant, so we need to be quick. Habit number 10 that helps me unlock my feminine energy is understanding that the world can wait for my response. Sometimes I get flooded with DMs. Before, I used to feel really guilty that I don't respond immediately, but now, chill. They can wait. They can wait. They can wait. It's not the end of the world. Let them wait if it's necessary. Obviously, don't do it to manipulate anyone, right? That's negative. That's negative energy. But if you are busy, you cannot respond at the moment, nothing happens. It's okay. The next habit that helped me unlock my feminine energy is learning to receive, for example, money or accepting help. Before, I was like, I can do it alone. I can do it better. And again, it was this energy of resistance. Like, I can do it better because if you do it, you're gonna do it wrong. This is a huge wound from my childhood. Now I get it. And I'm learning to accept his invitations. If he wants to pay for some nice hotels or restaurants, I am learning to receive it. It's not really easy for me. And I started observing this shift in my relationship when I started receiving and my partner started giving more. He is more in his masculine, I am more in my feminine in our relationship. It works better, girl. This is this energy of attraction. Some could say manifestation, right? Simply letting go of control and accepting help and material things. They are really kicking me out of this restaurant. So, the last habit that helped me unlock my feminine energy is spending money on myself without guilt. Investing in myself felt like a burden in the past. I I was always like, oh my God, I'm not gonna invest in that mentorship or a course because yeah, maybe I can learn it on my own. Bullshit, girl. No, no. Last month, I invested almost 2,000 euros in a mentorship. I did it out of self love, not out of fear. And it felt so good. So good. Like, I'm learning new things. I'm learning business because it's like business coaching. I'm changing my mindset. I'm changing everything in my life. And to be honest, this investment was out of my feminine energy, not out of the masculine. I was like, wow, things can really be different. Or when I go to a store and I really like something, I simply buy it. Obviously, if I can afford it at that moment. But in the past, when I was, in my early 20s, I was buying the cheapest clothes. I was always looking for a deal. But now I'm like, no, I'm gonna pay a full price. So for example, I go to a store and I don't know, I really like a bag, right? Before, I wouldn't spend that much money on a bag because I thought to myself, okay, maybe I could buy a cheaper one. But now I'm like, no. And I buy this without feeling guilty because these are my standards. Your standards as a woman standing in her feminine power have to be high. So if you can afford something more expensive or going to a better coffee shop and even pay 10 fucking dollars for a coffee. At the beginning, it can be uncomfortable. It was for me. Spending money at the beginning of my self-development journey felt really uncomfortable, but then I was like, you know what? Let me pay for that. It's amazing because the more I spent, the more money comes. I was so surprised on Friday. I was, getting my lashes done and I was listening to these money affirmations. And in the evening that day, a new client texted me as Veronica, I want to work with you. And we hopped on a call and I sold her my coaching. And I was like, it can be that easy. So this is how it flows. This is feminine energy, girl. Because if you let something go, something new appears. Beautiful. This cycle, as our menstrual cycle. So when you start tapping into that frequency, everything is gonna shift in your life. And oh my God, girl, I'm so excited for you. So let me know in the comments which tip resonated. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.